welcome back to my channel. When I have an intro, you'll find out, but I don't have a catchy one yet. It is quarantine time, and I have nothing but time. So one of the things that I want to do for you guys is take a break from my projects and talk about the fashion show that I did. So I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about like the experience, would I do it again, you know, yada yada yada. And then I'm also gonna pack an order with you guys today, which just so happens to be an outfit that I did for the fashion show. So if you want to get into that, hear about the story, then stay tuned. All right, so story time. So as far as the fashion show, I actually used to attend the first few years of this fashion show in particular down in St. Augustine. And you know, I moved away, it's been some time, and I followed them on their Instagram, and apparently they followed me too. So pretty much how it happened was the director sent me, she actually commented, it wasn't even like a DM, she was like, hey, I think you should apply for season 6, and I'm like, okay, you know, I was a little nervous at first, but I was like, why not? Like, the worst thing that could happen is a no. So I applied, we went through the interviewing process, and I got accepted, which was dope. And we needed a minimum like 8 models, right? So what they do is they actually sent a model roster out to everyone for all the models that registered with the organization. And we get to pick who we want, they'll send us their contact, and then we reach out and talk to them personally about walking our line. So that's the process that I went along, and man, the toughest part out of the entire situation were the models. I knew a vision I wanted. I knew that I wanted all these different shades of brown skin tones, and you know, like I had a good mix, but then I didn't have quite the 8, and then some people were available, some people weren't available, some people were easier to work with, some people weren't, some people matched my vision, some people didn't. So there was a lot of like, you know, switching up going on, even like days before the actual show. Like, you know, like people couldn't show up, people, you know, couldn't even make it to rehearsal, keep up with dates and times and stuff, you know, whatever. I'm really not gonna get too much into that, but pretty much I ended up having 8 looks going down the runway. I would insert pictures in this video to show you that. They're also listed on my website at kiaracrochet.com. Look, that was the most stressful. Okay, I won't say it was the most stressful. I did really, really good with keeping my cool, because when you are in work mode, all I'm thinking is about like, okay, what's next? How can I fix this problem? Because I really just can't sit here and cry about it. I can't be mad about it. I just need to chill and like find a solution fast, because I need to hurry up and get this done. For those of you who don't know, I crochet clothes. And if you know how crochet works, there's no cutting of the fabric to, you know, take it in, let it out, you know, attach this piece to that piece. That's not how that works. It is a 1-string start, and it keeps going until you're done at the end of the project. That's how it goes. So imagine me trying to fit these people, and I'm having to grab different models at different times because some can't show up, or, you know, like the measurements wasn't correct that was sent to me, you know, things like that. So I had to quickly adjust. I even lost a lot of sleep. I barely ate. So I was just so focused. The night before the show, actually, so funny, not funny, actually, I needed to finish the pant legs on a jumpsuit. These jumpsuits take so long. I did not sleep the night before the show. I finally went to sleep at 7 a.m. the day of the show. Never in my life did I pull an all-nighter, not even in college. I was like, shit, if I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm going to bed. But yeah, that happened, and you know, when it comes down to it, a boss just has to do what a boss has to do, period. You know, backstage, I was just waiting on my girls to come in. They were like trickling down. And then like another thing was with the model roster, there were only so many models. So it was bound for a lot of us designers to have to share models. So what we had to do in advance was I would reach out to the models to be the mediator, or I reach out to the designer in particular if I had their contact. I'm like, hey, this is the hair and makeup look that I want for my girls. Because when you think about it, hair and makeup does not have time to make these drastic changes in between lines, because in between lines, like it's 3 minutes, you know, like in between, maybe at max. So there was a lot of planning that had to take place, and then there was a curveball thrown in when I got backstage, because there was this other group, and they were, you know, I guess DMing models late at night, earlier that morning, and was even snatching models like while we were there, which was like fine because I was later after intermission, which I guess I could have like been more chill, but like they wanted to do bold eye looks. I wanted natural. There was this other designer for her girls, she wanted natural, and I was going right after them, so that was no problem. But like, I don't know, I was just looking out for myself, but also looking out for everyone else, because me personally, I just kind of felt like this group in particular was just being like a little bit selfish, and they didn't really want to bend on some things, and they were trying to do like bold eye looks. And actually, when it came down to one of my girls, her eyes, you know, was darker than I liked. Like, you can tell that she had on darker makeup around her eyes at the end, but you know, what can I do? You know, some girls didn't show up with the underwear that I asked for months in advance. What can I do? Like, it's day of, like, can't fix it now. You know, nail color, you know, things like that. And I know that sounds crazy, but I designed every last detail for my show, from the looks, the order that the looks are going to go in, also in order of the girls who are going to go in. I also picked out the music intentionally. I picked out the makeup intentionally. I had earrings designed. So when you're looking at a project that was in the making for like months, and then I get like day of and I see things are getting a little bit shaky, I am a little stressed. I was a little upset, you know, but like at the same time, it's like, what is it can I do? You know, I can't do anything. The only main thing that I was worried about, was the most important part, was getting the clothes on the models. So I'm just literally sitting back there waiting for my models to like get done with the other designers, and I'm like, are you ready? And then I go snag them, and then I wanted all my girls with buns, so like some had ponytails or like high ponies, or like the hair was out or something like that because of the other designers' request. So I'm like, hey, here, makeup, put her in a bun. You, when you ready, like go get your nips. Like it was a little crazy, but when everybody like had their outfits on, it was a great feeling. It was a really, really good feeling. They all looked so great. It was the first time that I seen any of my outfits like on an actual person, and the way that, I love crochet, the way that it just like conforms to the body, it looked so bomb, and the girls did a super great job, and honestly, it was worth it. I took like 9 days off of work. Fashion week was 7 days, so there was 2 nights of an actual show. It was that Friday and that Saturday. I went Friday night, and throughout the entire week there were different events. So I had my mindset before I left that I was going to make the best of it. So what I ended up doing was, I got me a shirt, and I had my logo pressed on the shirt. I made sure I had all my business cards. There were swag bags available for VIP guests for the show, so I had some business cards, and I made some discount code cards, to go in their bags. And I was hitting the ground, okay? I was networking. I went to different shops. I went to hair salons. I had 2 pop-up shops scheduled. I ended up doing a 3rd that was last minute. I like just overheard, you know, a conversation after a fitting, and I was like, what? You need some help? Girl, I got you. So that's literally how it happened. There was a lot that went on during that week. I was busy, but I made it a top marketing experience. And I will tell you this, at the end of February, I can't tell you how many followers I had in particular. Every month what I do is I write down a goal of followers that I want to have and a goal of orders that I want to have by the end of the month. So I think by the end of February, I wanted to have 600 followers, but I didn't get there. I think I was around 550 because what I did was I set my goal for the end of March to have 650 followers. Today it is the 28th. Today's 28th, I think. And I have like 760 followers. So I owe a lot of that traffic and attention to the fashion show. I was handing out, I went down with at least 300 business cards, came back with maybe 40 or 50. I was stopping by cars in the windshields, just on campus, just all sorts of stuff. And literally my message to you guys is utilize your time. Like literally I carried my business cards with me everywhere. Where are my cards? I took them out somewhere. This is how I carry my cards. I carry them in a little organza bag, and I carry them in my purse or my backpack, and I just whip it out. These are my business cards right here. I work at the mall too as one of my jobs, so what I do is walk through the food court, pop it on the table. Hey girl, you look like you need a card. Literally at the VIP party, I was like, hey, you look like you need a card. You look like you need a card. It was a really fun experience. It was a stressful experience. Will I do it again? Yes. Will it be anytime soon? No. I need a break. I have tons of things that like I have planned for my business in particular, so I'm super excited about that. You know, new stuff coming out for the spring and summer, new inventory that you guys are gonna love. So far I've been in business for 3 months and everything has been looking pretty successful. You know, there's some days or some weeks that I don't see anything, but that's completely fine. I'm super patient. I'm well aware that it's going to take time for things to pick up. I know people are noticing me on Instagram right now. That's where my focus is at the moment. Of course I would love to have sales, of course, but I'm always thinking about branding and marketing. So as long as I'm getting traffic on my site and I see the website clicks, like I know they're being intrigued. By the way, when you go to my website, kiaracrochet.com, there's going to be a pop-up. Sis, put in your email. When you put in your email, first of all, you're automatically going to get 10% off your first order, but you also are going to get exclusive emails sent to you of announcements of when things are going to be released, when I'm going to have a sale, things of that nature. So you don't want to miss out. I mean, 10%. Let me give you an example. I had an order come in for a custom maxi dress. That dress is $175. After tax and after the discount, the 10% discount, she only paid, I want to say like $166 and some change. Now, I know that might not seem much. Also, when your orders are over $100, you automatically get free shipping. So think of that 10% plus the $8 that they would have paid in shipping. Like that's almost $20 in savings. So I don't see why you're not putting in your email, sis. Like, come on. Let's grow together. Let's save money and make money. But no, in all seriousness, so yeah, that's pretty much it as far as the story of the fashion show. So what I'm gonna do now is show you guys how I package my orders. This one is gonna be a little different because I haven't packaged anything this large, but I'm gonna go through the process. You guys are gonna go through it with me, and then I'll just kind of show you like what I do as far as packaging, what I include in it, yada yada yada. All right. Okay guys, so I have everything laid out on the table. Right here is the black maxi dress. I just folded it up really nicely, so I'm not gonna unfold it. Sorry about that. So first thing I do is I print off the invoice, which has all the details of their purchase. Also has their shipping information, yada yada yada. I use Wix as my platform, like I mentioned in my previous video. So there's two different ways you can print out their information. The way that I did this I really like it because it actually shows like the original price of the item, how much the tax was, how much was your shipping, and it shows the details of the discount that was taken off of. There's another option that doesn't really give you all of that, so that's why I use that one. So what I'm going to do now is try to place this in this clear bag here. It is a protector, but we gonna see if this fits because this seems a little big. She's a little thick. I think I'm gonna go through. So we're about halfway over there. Alright, so it looks like she is not going to close. What I think I want to do is get another one of these and put it the opposite way. That way the whole thing is covered. Give me one sec. Alright, so here. Let me put this in this way. So this is my mailer that I use, this tropical print here. It is water resistant, but I still feel more comfortable putting everything in this clear sheet. Just as an extra layer of protection. Bada boom, bada bing. Alright, so this looks all gravy. Smash it down, there's no extra air left. So what I'm going to do is take this, pop it inside the mailer. So an issue that I thought that I was going to run into. So it is also too big to fit in this poly mailer right here. So what I'm thinking about doing is I actually have a black poly mailer I can put it in. It just sucks because I really like this one. It's so cute. But yeah, I have black as an option for a backup since it can't fit in here, which are bigger sizes. I feel like every time I come back, I just come back with more stuff. So these are my poly mailers right here. These right here are 14.5 inches by 19 inches. So they're pretty big in comparison to this one. I think this one's only like 11 by 13, I believe. Alright, so I'm going to take this out. I'm going to pop this bad baby in here. Can it fit sideways? Maybe not, that's okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tuck it in this corner right here. And then whenever I peel it, I'm actually going to that won't work. That won't work. That will not work the way I want it to work. Alright, sis. So she is actually in there nice and snug, sideways. The reason why I wanted to fold it, because it's unnecessary to have this flapping everywhere. And it works out better with her being sideways, because then I can roll it and then peel this and then roll it back, and then it's literally only this big. But what I want to do is I want to insert a couple of things. So first things first, I have my thank you card right here. Everybody will receive one of these whenever they make a purchase, and there's like a little coupon. I designed these myself as well. And then of course insert my business cards. Now instead of sending one, I'm actually going to send two, because you know, keep one for yourself, sis, and give one to a homegirl, you know what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and pop that in here. Oh, can't forget about their invoice. Then what I also want to do, that I do with all of my orders, you know, just sprinkle a little something inside, just to dress it up. A little bit of here, a little bit of there, you know what I'm saying? It's not really working out that well because the bag is so tight. But anywho, it is in their like swimwear. So let me go ahead, roll this up. This nice and sealed, nice condensed package. Maybe next time, little guy. And so what I'm going to end up doing off camera is just write the address information down, and I'm going to stick it on here. What I'm also going to stick on here is a thank you sticker. So they are a tropical print. Everything matches, as you can see, everything matches, color scheme, you know, all that good stuff. I think I'm gonna put it on this side, because for the mailing info, I'm gonna pop it on the back. So this is what it looks like here. And what I'm gonna do is ship it off today. And then get my day started, because I have tons of new products that I want to roll out for you guys. Alright you guys, that is it for my video. Thank you for watching today. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave comments in the below if you have any ideas of what kind of videos you want me to do. Like I said, I'm in quarantine. I'm not going anywhere. Both of my jobs are closed, so I have nothing but time. I am working on new inventory, but if there's any content that you guys want me to put out, just let me know and I'll hit you up. Thank you.